The other day I done a slant graft and a V graft, so people can see how I do it. It's quite easy. And I mentioned in the video that I'd come back in and do a cable tie or zip tie graft, which is what I'll do right now. Now, if I'm going to do these, I either use a 6-inch or 150mm or the 4-inch or 100mm. This seedling is skinny, so I'll be using the 4-inch one. All I do is before I start, I'll get 2 and just start them off so they're ready to slide over. That's it. Then I get my Barco knife. Again, I love this because of that. It locks the blade in. It can't shut in and close and cut your fingers off. It's just not really nice. Again, my block for cutting, and all I do is you come up, I hold that behind the seedling, again so I can put pressure on it. And then I slice it, and you take it. You want a steep angle, you don't want a short 45, you want to go as steep as you can, because the more you can get to join back together, the better. I won't be using another scion for this, so what I'll do is I'll just remove these leaves. I should have done that before. And then all I do is put 2 of these over the seedling. Okay, I put that back on. You can imagine that if that was a new scion, I put it on, line it up, and just pull that one in on the centre so it's reasonably tight. Then you get the 3rd one and you run that in again so it's right at the top where it's maybe just a few mil, 1/16 of an inch below that top cut there, and that's on. Then I make sure it's lined up fully there, and I bring up the final one, and again I zip it in so it's just above the base cut there. There you've got the 3. Now that's the join, that'd be scion sitting on top of your rootstock. This is where I use my polytape, my 1/2-inch polytape, because I find this is a lot better for this. I just look at the diameter and I work out roughly that's about enough for what I want. I don't do a lot of wraps on this one. Now what you do is you can actually lock this tape. I like it because you can. You come around like that, so that the tag is at the top, then you come up over that tag. That way you can release it and pull, and it doesn't go anywhere. You go around, I go in between the zip ties. I'm just trying to close off a bit of the air that's going to get to them. And go around and come back down in, and I hold that one out and I go around underneath the tag. Turn it around, pull it out, tighten it off, and then just tie it off. And that's it. It's just a really simple way to do it. Now what you end up with is a really sturdy scion graft. It makes it a lot firmer, easier to control. You can knock it and it doesn't vibrate, it doesn't lose its join. The join holds, and it's easy. Like I said, it's very simple, secure, and it adds a lot more confidence when you're doing it. You can do this, you know, if you put those zip ties on, it's going to hold while you do your wraps. And that's all there is to it. You're not worried about this being really closed off, because you want slight air circulation. You don't want any condensation getting underneath this. That's why we've done this at the farm. We found that because we grafted in the open on the paddocks, when we grafted a tree and you had sunshine underneath the tape, you get condensation, which would cause rot and make the graft fail. By doing this, I found that I could just go up and down, up once, down once. Air can still circulate through that. It seals off the cut, but you get air circulation, so you don't get condensation. And I found that I had 100% success rate with this one. It was a really top graft. And that's it. Quite simple. So you want to have a go at it? That's it. Thank you.